So you all want the juice, huh? Y'all want the tea. Y'all want a little cray-ray. Well, here we go. What is happening? Why does it sound like someone is mowing the grass? What is it, 8 o'clock at night? Who is mowing the grass at 8 o'clock at night? We gonna start from the top. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of Unzip It with Zeppa on The Zeppa Show, premiering every Tuesdays and Saturdays, where we will be covering, we as in me, all things health, wellness, beauty, and acting. Today, we are covering acting, but in a little bit of a different form. We gonna have a little drink, and if you know me, you know I don't drink. Very occasionally, maybe a little wine, a little red. This is actually one of my favorites. It's called Josh Cellars. It is, what they do with the makeup. There we go. It is, it's made in California, so shout out. Go and pour a little sip. What the heck? Is this childproof? Can't get the ding. It's supposed to be a twist top, but got me out here struggling. Okay, just a little red, you know, nothing crazy. We ain't trying to party up in here. Cheers. Okay, I know it's a little much. Don't tell mother. All right. Onlyfans, right? I didn't even know about the platform until one of my influencer friends told me about it. He said, listen, girl, all these girls are making six figures. Even guys are making six figures on this dang platform. I said, well, what the heck is it? And, you know, I did a little bit more research, saw the stigma behind it, and I said, you know what, well, there's a way I can twist it, you know, because other people post stuff on there that's, like, not crazy. But obviously, to get the most likes, typically, unless you have a wide following, is to post crazy stuff, which, you know, I'm just not about. Cheers. So, here's a scoop for anyone who is an actor, actress, wants to, you know, just kind of boost their following a bit, get some extra money. I mean, yeah, OnlyFans can definitely help you do that. For me, I was thinking in terms of, I'm already posting some sexy photos up there, you know, showing a little skin, because I'm not ashamed. My body looks great. And it's not like I'm doing anything raunchy or crazy. You know, you just throw a few sexy photos up there to get a little bit, you know, get a few extra likes or whatever it is. And plus I like to mix it up. Like, why do I have to keep everything so standard all the time? Like, come on. I am grown. Okay? So, but then, you know, what I realized is my following is very small. You know, I have like 1,800 followers on Instagram and like, I don't know, maybe 12 or 1,300 on Facebook, and I don't even know about the other platforms. And if you know me, like I said, I am just now getting back into the social media realm and going full on with it. YouTube, all of this jazz. So I am kind of building from the ground up. And so I thought it would be okay to maybe post the link on my medias, like my platforms, and just be like, okay, OnlyFans, that's what I got. But then I got like a negative comment about it, and I'm kind of like, oh, why? I got mixed comments actually, but the negative one kind of got me because I was thinking, well, I am an actor, right? You know, this is going to be my full career. And so I do not want directors or casting directors looking at this link and thinking, oh my God, we can't book her for this because, you know, she can't resemble someone who's young. She has, you know, this link or this platform, so God knows what's on there. But for me, I'm not using it for anything crazy. It's literally just, you know, some cute photos that I'm already posting on Instagram, and why not get paid for them? So that was my thought behind it. So, you know, I had it up there, if you saw, for literally 30 minutes, and then I took it down because I said, wow, it makes sense, like I said, if I have millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, but since I do not, I don't think it makes sense for me to only collect a few extra bucks here and there every month for, you know, a potential negative stigma against me about a couple photos out there that I don't personally care about. You know, like I said, it's nothing crazy. We're not out there spreading legs. We're not nude. We're not this. We're not that. We're just showing off a few sexy images that, like I said, I would post on Instagram anyway. So my thought behind it is, do it if you want to do it. But know that if you have a smaller following, you're going to have to do more things. You're going to have to kiss ass more. You're going to have to put more, you know, seductive captions and photos up there. And if that's your thing, make that your thing. That's not my thing. I'm not a people pleaser in that way. And my body is a temple. And so, like I said, if I'm posting photos up there where I'm showing some skin, I'm doing it in an artistic way, in a way that's pleasing to me and pleasing to the eye. It's nothing crazy. But still, you know, if I'm attaching my name to it, it's essentially your brand. So you got to be a little cautious. And I thought I could kind of get around it and make it more tasteful, but just the fact that it's an OnlyFans doesn't really make it fully tasteful, if that makes sense. So I had some subscribers, and I do have some. Thank you if you're watching this YouTube. Appreciate the love, you know, on the photos and all that jazz, you know, whatever. I definitely appreciate it. I'm all about some extra dough. But obviously, at the end of the month, it will not be there anymore. It was just a nice little trial to see what this OnlyFans was about. Because, like I said, I hadn't heard of it. It was my influencer friend who told me about it. And you can make 6 figures off of this thing. And you can do it too with not all of this extra, you know, moving more into like the crazy, like almost pornography or whatever, you know, realm. You can do it, but you have to already have that following built up. And another thing is like the way people already perceive you. So I feel like I'm more perceived as like the goofy, athletic, I don't know, all over the place type girl. And so I'm not really put in that category of like sexy, showing this, showing that. And so for me to kind of throw myself in that world, it doesn't really make sense because that's just not actually my brand. Like, yeah, I can post a few cute photos and sexy photos here and there, but it's just not what my brand is as a whole. So you have to like figure out what makes sense for you. Like if it makes sense for you, if you have a small following and you're fine with doing all that stuff additional, you know, and you want to keep up with it because it's still a job in a sense. You still have to, you know, have some good content to put up there. You have to engage with your followers. I think I would recommend not using your name. I didn't use my name. I used like Caramel Delight. Ridiculous. Like, also I was like thinking food because I always think about food. So I was like, cravings, delight. I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, it's not just about the skin tone, you know, it's also about just like craving. Craving you some Zeppa, craving you some Rachel, but you ain't gonna crave her no more because she ain't off the OnlyFans. But I'll still be on the gram. You know, you'll see a little sexiness here and there, but nothing crazy because, you know, just classy, just tasteful. Yeah, so that was kind of my experience with it. When you sign up, you have to link your information, like your banking information. You have to send an ID so they know that you're over 18, like just a photo of your ID. It could be like passport or driver's license, and create your bio. You have to have a good photo up there, obviously, because that's the main thing that they're going to see until they actually subscribe, or they, you can have like free subscription and then they just pay per photo. So that's also an option. But I mean, even so with the initial photo, like I was trying to figure out what made sense, because if people went to the OnlyFans page, right, and they said, well, she has a nice ass, or she has a nice this or nice that, like obviously they're more likely to kind of go and subscribe and keep wanting more. You have to have a good bio, like a lingering bio. But I didn't want it to be too crazy either. So I kind of kept switching it up depending on my mood. And at this point, I'm just kind of over it. So it's just whatever it is. I also have a couple friends who are in like the sex industry. I don't know specifically. That makes sense, right? And so they shared my link, and that was maybe helpful. But like I said, I don't have that many subscribers, and so I'm not really getting that much money back for the photos I have out there. But I'm not putting photos out there that I would be nervous about having out there, or that I'd be ashamed of. It's just photos that I would take and put out there anyway. So to get some extra money for it, YOLO. Why the fuck not? But with the upkeep and all of that other jazz, like it's just not worth it right now. If I had a bigger following, yes, maybe down the line. Doubt it. I'm over it. When I'm over something, I'm over it. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. So yeah, go ahead, make your OnlyFans if that's something you want. I mean, there's other realms that you can kind of pursue as well. My friend told me about. All right, sorry, I had to check what the name was. All right, y'all. What is happening with my hair? Yo, you just wait till I do that hair tutorial though. You guys think my hair is so easy to manage every day? Oh my God. It's so difficult. Like literally having my type of curls, my small little coil curls. I'm like type 4. What the hell does that even mean? Like anyway, like it's just a lot of work, and I'm gonna make sure to break that down for y'all, because I don't know if I have any friends who have similar hair, but I'm sure I have to at some point. What a struggle, huh? What a struggle. You would never know. But I'm gonna show you. Truly, I don't remember where I was. Oh yes, my friend Chandler. Dude, why is it we still haven't hung out? I moved to California, and me and this freaking girl are supposed to hang out. It's been like forever because of the damn pandemic and every pandemic. Yeah, it's been a trip. Like she's awesome. Love her. But yeah, we got to get together one of these freaking days. Oh, who's that coming in? Message. They're not important. You're important right now. Okay, so back to OnlyFans. Let's try to focus. This is strong. Oh my God. See, I don't need anyone to have a party. I can have a party by my damn self. I can have a party by my damn self. Me, myself, and motherfucking I. Ah, why am I like this? All right, OnlyFans. Patreon, Patreon. It's another platform you can use if you're an actor and you want to pretty much promote yourself and make some extra income. So it doesn't have a negative stigma on it as much as OnlyFans. So that's another avenue you can pursue if you feel like OnlyFans isn't necessarily your cup of tea. So for me, at this point, it's not my cup of tea. It doesn't really make sense for what I'm doing at the moment and for who I am as a brand, as a person. So I'm bouncing. But I appreciate the subscribers, and I think that if you're in a different genre of things, and I think that if you have a large following, or if you're willing to do more things, if you have a smaller following, then yes, you know what? Freaking start an OnlyFans, because who doesn't want some extra money? Foot fetishes, freaking whatever the hell out, whatever else is out there, I don't freaking know. Jesus. But literally, just do it, you know? If that's something that you're interested about, or like interested in, like passionate about, I guess, you know? If you want some extra money, that's definitely a way you can make it. It's just understand what it entails, you know? It's not just posting a sexy photo. It's so much more to that. So that's all I got for you for tonight. Let me make sure. That's all I got for you guys tonight, I think, that I can think of. I mean, OnlyFans, subscriptions, the name, bio. You know, it's always good too to kind of just like look at some of the most popular OnlyFans accounts and see what they're doing in terms of like what they have in their bio, their photos, and just kind of mimic it in a sense, right? You know, change it up and make it into your wording or whatever, but it just depends. If you're serious about OnlyFans, that's what you should do. You really need to like create almost like a business plan around it. Don't just dive into it. Like really watch some YouTube videos and get some perspective, because especially if you're an actor, depending on like what your background is and what you do career-wise, I mean, yeah, you can make OnlyFans into a career, but know that it entails so much more than just posting a sexy photo. Like you're gonna have to do way more, unless again unless you have like a huge following and you just want to make some extra income on the side. Hello. So yeah, imagine if I was like Beyonce. I would start me a little OnlyFans. I could literally post a photo of my dog and people would pay to see it. Freaking ridiculous. This is what I'm saying. Like, as an entertainer, as an actor, as anything in this realm, you need to utilize all of your opportunities, but you need to do it strategically and what makes sense for you in your brand. And that's what I, was kind of going into OnlyFans thinking. But then after doing a trial, I realized it just ain't for me right now. But other things are, Instagram, YouTube, freaking the Zeppa show. Bye-bye. Listen, y'all, we have a lot to talk about. There is a lot going on in Rachel's life by herself on this damn couch. So you make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you do whatever you got to do. But make sure you subscribe, because honestly, like, why the hell wouldn't you subscribe? I literally cover most things that people do. Like, come on. Health, wellness, fitness, beauty, acting. Like, do you not want to know about that stuff? Like, don't make me post another video calling y'all out, friends, because I'll do that. You better start subscribing, or else I'm going to start texting. Thank you. Freaking ridiculous. Like, I have time to be waiting around for people to subscribe. It's unbelievable.